what's up guys, welcome back. It's Rick Pete with another video for you, and this is my WWE Draft and first Smackdown live reactions. I've literally just finished watching the Smackdown, so I've come straight upstairs to this video. So Raw is going to be run by Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley. Kind of an odd couple, but could work out well, as long as Stephanie doesn't try a power play and, try and get Triple H back in so they can do an Authority 2.0 type thing. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Like I say, Smackdown, Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. Quite like this teaming. Good to see Daniel Bryan still going to be involved with WWE. So yeah, I'll get on with it. I'll run through it as the show progressed. If you haven't seen the show yet, there are spoilers in this. So obviously, if you're not bothered about knowing results, carry on watching. If you'd rather watch it first, then obviously go watch it and then come back. So yeah, first up, Steph's first pick, Seth Rollins. No surprise there really. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon's first pick was Ambrose. Now I was a bit pissed about this at the beginning because I haven't watched SmackDown for a long time, because in my opinion it was just a Raw recap show. So I was pissed. Now it's going to be the only way to see Ambrose as a at this moment. So I was a little bit annoyed that Ambrose wasn't going to be on Raw, but things didn't play out so bad for me, my personal opinions at the end, so I'll carry on. Next up, Foley picked Charlotte. Not really bothered about Charlotte anymore, to be honest. She's just been made to look really bad. Can't win a match without interruptions or whatever, so not really bothered. SmackDown picked AJ Styles. Again, I was pissed. So it was obviously a case of they were putting a lot of the bigger names on SmackDown, solely so that people would have to watch it again rather than just tuning into Raw and watching that and then missing SmackDown or just reading the results online. Raw's first NXT pick, Finn Balor. I was well happy with that. I'm well glad that Finn Balor's been called up to main roster. I just hope that they do good things with him. First match of the night, Cena versus Gallows. Gallows obviously accompanied by AJ and Carl Anderson, the club. And just when you thought that the numbers game wasn't going in Cena's favour, out came Enzo and Cass to even up the odds. Match started, then went to adverts, and there was just loads of adverts on, a little bit of SmackDown at the side, just to the side of the screen. And then it, came back to the match. There was a bit of a stare off between Styles and Anderson, Enzo and Cass. Anderson and Styles rushed Enzo and Cass, who threw him over the top rope. Gallows got up, Cena hit with the A and got the win. Really not a very good match. It pretty much seemed like it was meant to be filler between the draft picks. Raw picks Roman Reigns, no comment really, I kind of expected that. SmackDown picked Cena. Bit of a shock to me, I'll be honest. I was surprised to take him off Raw, but again it gives his rivalry with Styles a bit more momentum now. It's just going to be a one-on-one. Sorry, that's a bit of a more spoiler for later, but yeah, kept that rivalry going. Raw gets Brock Lesnar. I wasn't sure how the recent doping scandal with Brock Lesnar would affect his WWE status, but obviously they're not bothered. So yeah, he's going to Raw. It's a big move. SmackDown chose Randy Orton. Good pick. Raw chose New Day. Really, again, anybody who knows my videos and what have you, really don't care about. Next matchup was Rusev and Miz versus Ryder and Young, champions versus challengers. Wasn't really expecting very much from this match, especially after the Cena match. Not a great match. Young got Miz to tap out with the crossface chicken win, a move I never thought I'd mention in modern day wrestling, but obviously this is all tied into the Bob Backlund make Darren Young great again. And I do have to kind of agree with the King's comment. Darren Young has never been great, so how can you make him great again? But that's what it is. So yeah, Young got Mr. Tap with the crossface chicken wing. I'm not sure if that's going to happen Sunday though, but that's for a different video. Next matchup we have Bray Wyatt versus Xavier Woods. Xavier was very apprehensive when the match started. Got a little bit of a fence in. A decent match. I was happy Wyatt got the win. Something I've not, been for a while. Not enjoyed Wyatt. But I'm hoping now, I'm starting to get more into him again. I'm really looking forward to the 6-man tag match at Battleground. Anybody who's seen my live stream videos from earlier today will know that I did a Wyatt's versus New Day match, and it's like I said in the description there, it's something I've done a few times on 2K16. If you've not seen it, please check them out. They're just I did this afternoon while this morning, this afternoon while I had a bit of spare time. So next matchup, Kane versus Kevin Owens. The match never really got started. Zayn ran down and attacked Owens on the ramp. Bit of a scuffle between them two. Owens tossed Zayn into the ring, followed him in, picked him up, tossed him to Kane, who grabbed him for a choke slam. Owens started jumping around, telling him to do it, so Kane grabbed him too and chokeslammed them both. Went back to the draft, and Raw picked Sami Zayn, who was still recovering from the chokeslam. Smackdown chose Bray Wyatt. For some reason, the Wyatt family didn't qualify as a tag team like New Day did. I don't know why. I'm sure that will all be explained, in time. Raw chose Sasha Banks. Obviously, that helps the feud with Charlotte. SmackDown chose Becky Lynch. Hopefully now she'll have a bit of a fresh start and have a good run of get some nice wins and stuff under her belt and what have you. And then Raw picked Y2J. Then we had Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Sasha Banks in an handicap match, poor match. And I never doubted the outcome that Charlotte and Dana would get the win due to the numbers game, which they did. Back to the draft, Raw grabbed Rusev and Lana. SmackDown picked Miz, Daniel Bryan said purely for the IC title, which must have made Miz feel great. Raw picked Kevin Owens, obviously that means him and Sami Zayn can keep their fight forever feud going. SmackDown got Baron Corbin. Raw chose Enzo and Big Cass, which was a great pick for Raw. Shane McMahon tore up a piece of paper which made it look like he was about to choose them, so him and Daniel Bryan had to have a rethink, so you were led to believe. Then there was another match, Cesaro versus Jericho. Average match, nothing special. Jericho got the win. Raw grabbed Anderson and Gallows. I am annoyed that the club have been split up, but that does mean that they're on Raw and so a New Day, so obviously a tag team match could be for the titles could be in the line. I would have liked to have seen clubs stay together, but what can you do? SmackDown picked American Alpha. I couldn't believe this. I was absolutely ecstatic with this pick. Big fan of American Alpha. I think they're an amazing tag team. So yeah, I was well happy with that. Raw chose the Big Show. I just basically yawned at that. I can't believe he's still around and doing it. SmackDown got Dolph Ziggler. Just hope to God that doesn't mean they're going to renew the Ziggler-Corbin feud. And then Raw chose Nia Jax from NXT, which I didn't understand that at all. There are miles better women wrestlers on NXT that are ready for a move, like Bayley, Asuka, and then they go and pick Nia Jax. It just doesn't make sense. But I suppose everything will be revealed in time. Then Raw grabbed Neville, which is another good pick. SmackDown picked Natalya, which keeps the feud with Becky Lynch going. And then Raw grabbed Cesaro, who I'm surprised, he wasn't picked earlier. I was sure it would have been picked early on, but no. And then SmackDown added Del Rio. Raw's last televised pick was Sheamus. Then we had the last match of the night, the main event. Rollins versus Ambrose for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Great match, best of the night. Not that there was much competition really. Ambrose retained the title, much to my delight. So overall, the first SmackDown Live was average. I'm sure the calibre of matches will improve as of next week. Now they've got some proper storylines to start working with. I thought the draft was okay, nothing major apart from for me the club being split was a bit of a downer. I'm glad Ambrose and Rollins have been split in a way because it means that I've now got like a favourite on each brand. There are a few wrestlers that I'm a big fan of, but while having Ambrose and Rollins with each other, it was just like either way I'm happy, but I prefer Ambrose to have won. But now they're split. We'll have to see what happens. I haven't checked out the rest of the draft online. I've just literally, like I said, just watched the televised one and come upstairs to do this video. So I don't know any of the other picks. So yeah. So that'll just about wrap it up for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment on anything you'd like to have seen, or any draft picks you're a bit annoyed at, happy with, etc. And if you haven't already, subscribe. And I know I say it every video, but I do mean it. Thanks to those who've taken the time out to subscribe. So yeah, that'll do it for me for now. So I'll catch you later, guys. Bye for now.
They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared, no, they don't really want none. We some southern boys with the promised strength.